why most men never reach their full potential. Most men fail because, well, not because they're lazy, but because they spend years not doing the work that they know they need to do. And frankly, I was one of those men. So I'm telling you because I know I was one of them. On the other side of hard is the life that you want to live. On the other side of hard is the life that I want to live. We need to be held accountable, and we need to realize that, life isn't where we want it to be because of ourselves. We don't really see it or know it. We're just making decisions like choosing A, choosing B, choosing 1, 2, 3, just making decisions, and next thing you know, your life is in shambles, or you're like, hey, what the fuck did I do to get myself here? Like, what am I doing that I'm still in this position? Or what am I doing that I'm not improving, or, not where I want to be? Tony Robbins, I look up to him for like human advice and stuff like that. Human psychology is mostly all the same. We only have a couple of personalities in our world. And to be honest, a lot of us are the same. A lot of us go through the same things, but we all handle them differently. Like, we all might handle going through grieving or death or losing a job or, not having your finances in order. We all grieve and we all go through things depending what the emotion is in different ways. So Tony Robbins, he put me onto this quote, or not even a quote, just a saying, I guess. It's basically that the number one thing that humans measure their progress in is like, well, it's more like the number one thing that causes happiness between humans is progression. So with that being said, it's like, we're measuring our happiness between how much progression we're having in our lives. If we make a goal and we're on the way towards that goal, then we tend to be happier within ourselves because of how far we progressed. And I before I knew this, I felt like I was lost too. Before I knew that progression little quote, I was lost because I think that, oh, my mic fell. Can you guys even hear me? I think that I thought that we had to like have other things, maybe like material things, or even like internal things that aren't material things, like you having a spouse or a girlfriend or somebody to tell your problems to, or anything in that sense, or like a loving parent, a loving dad, children if you want to have children. A lot of men want to have children, so we're meant to reproduce. I used to think that all those little things can make you happy, but I really, really found out, and am finding out still, that it's definitely progression. Like Tony Robbins was right. It's definitely progression. And he studies many, many humans. He studies the most successful people in the world, coaches the most successful people in the world, coaches people who want to be more successful, who are already successful, or even people who aren't successful and want to become more successful. So I took that quote and I lived by it. And when it comes back to my title, and the reason I'm making this video is because, like, we don't see what we don't see. We don't know what we don't know. But, like, what we do know is that, hey, we want to be in a certain position, right? And we're not doing the things day to day, every single day. We're taking advantage of the moments that we have in order to be where we want to be. We have to take those steps We have to jump, unfortunately, sometimes leveling up and becoming a better man or a better person in general. You have to take a step further, do something you don't want to do, take a leap, take a bound, maybe move. Who the fuck knows? Who knows what it is? It's different between you and I. We have different situations, but the similarity is that we have to jump and we have to take a leap. We have to do something every single day to get us to the ultimate goal that we're trying to get to. So my goal was to get to 2,000 subscribers on YouTube at least. You know, making videos with this camera when nobody's around. There's like a bunny over there, though. There are bunnies there, but yeah, making videos when nobody's around. You know, looking weird in public. Some people aren't used to people holding a camera up still and like making videos or making YouTube videos or TikTok or whatever the case is. I know we live in 2026 though, so depending on where your mindset is at, like judgment could be different and things could be different, right? But I'm like, you know, I wanted to get to 2,000 subscribers and I was never going to get there not posting. The only way to get to 2,000 subscribers, bro, is posting. No matter what you do, you have to post. And I've been in this life long enough where I've turned things up from zero to something. I've turned a lot of things from zero or nothing to something. So I feel like I can talk about putting in the work and not being able to see results also as well. Putting in work and not being able to see results like right away, you know? So, you know, with that being said, you know, you guys just got to keep going, bro. Keep going. Don't quit. If you want a goal or if you want to do something, you need to do it every single day. You need to try to do it every single day. You need to make a leap towards it every single day. You need to do one little thing that's going to, one little thing that at the end of the day, you're going to be like, bro, I really worked my ass off today. I tried my hardest today on getting to a place further in the future where I want to get to. But every single day I put in the work, every single day I put in the time I needed to, every single day I did what I had to do. Even if I didn't want to, I did what I had to do in order to get to my future goal. Like, you're not gonna have it right now, right away. You know, you can't just, what Drake said, he said, you know, everybody want to put the work, nobody wants to put the work in. Everybody wants to jump to the front of the line. That boy Iceman's going crazy now, but you know, the point is basically to get up, get off your ass and do what you said you're gonna do. You know, be a man of your word, do what you said you're gonna do. Or at least, you know, write down your goal, continue to manifest, continue to work towards that goal. If you don't work towards the steps slowly and slowly and slowly towards the steps to get to that ultimate goal ending, then you're not gonna get there. You know, my goal was to get to 2,000 subs. Thankfully today I'm at 2,000 subscribers by posting and stuff. My next goal is 5,000. Then after that, my next goal is 10,000. I wanted to have a YouTube channel with 10,000 subscribers. That's my goal. I didn't feel happy or no type of way until I reached 2,000. I felt, oh, okay, I'm on track. Next is 5,000. After that, maybe 7,500. And after that, 10,000. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be money. It could be subscribers. It could be life. It could be, you know, whatever it is. You have to make sure you can get up and go do it. And you have to make sure that you get up and go do it now. Like, the time is right now. There's no better time than right now. You don't know what the future holds. You don't know how much time you're going to have to do certain things. Just know that right now is the best time and the best moment. You got to go get it, man. We have to go get it in this life. I have a lot of mental health videos stacked up and basically made. I'm really on this journey to turning zero into something and becoming my future self of like what I want to be. I'm like really honed in on turning what I have, regular man, just a regular dude trying to figure it out, into purpose. Yeah, that's basically it. Just purpose, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all for subbing. Watch my last video right here. Love y'all.